Welcome. Today's Timeless Pick a Card is looking into what you can expect this Mercury retrograde. Take a deep breath and exhale. Pile 1, we have the hat. Pile 2, the horse. And pile 3, the pineapple. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome, pile 1. If you chose the hat, then this is going to be your reading. This is going to be how Mercury retrograde is going to be treating you, what you can expect. Now, before we move into your reading, I just want to mention the bracelets. I have the last ones in stock right now before I restock them. So I think I have 6 bracelets left. If you want to go check them out, you can go and find a link in the description box with a special discount. Yeah, that's it. So just click on the link. These are healing bracelets. These are for healing purposes. They are real gemstones, real gold filled. And yeah, for the descriptions, you can find them in the Etsy store. Okay. Now, with the hat here, pile 1, it seems like during this Mercury retrograde, you will be called to play a different role. So it's going to be a little bit out of your norm or out of the norm for you. You're going to have to somehow adapt, okay? Okay, so here's what I'm seeing pivoting, okay? There's something here where you're going to be tested in one way, to be doing things differently or to be playing a different role. It's like, okay, so I'm seeing for some of you, this is a job situation where you're being called to a very unlikely role, something that you never considered doing, and they may make a mistake by inviting you to do that. Or it may be just temporary, like, and someone makes a bad judgment call and they put you somewhere doing something, and then they pivot and put you somewhere else. So there may be a temporary situation where you're like, why was I put here? And then that changes. So anything that happens during this Mercury retrograde when it comes to you having to play a role that you never saw coming and it was very unexpected, it's going to be temporary, okay? Especially if it doesn't suit you. You're also going to have to be very adaptable and adaptive, because you may find yourself in a situation where you're not able to do things the way you always do them. Okay, and you need to be flexible, okay? Just be flexible here. All right, let's keep going. See what else we can... We have the 9 of Cups, so some sort of something that you want, a wish fulfillment here. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get it during the Mercury retrograde. More likely not going to. Okay, so I'm also hearing if you get like a dream job position, it may not last long. It doesn't mean you're not going to get it again. It just means now may not be the time, but you get it temporarily and you get a taste of it. Or you play a different role, you realize it's something that you actually like, even if it's a temporary thing. We have the Wheel. So yeah, during this Mercury retrograde, it seems like it's going to feel like things are actually going in your favor. Maybe you were born under a Mercury retrograde, and in that case, that would make sense. You would be very comfortable with that energy. 9 of Wands. Yeah, but after some time, it's going to feel like a battle. Battle after battle after battle. 6 of Pentacles. Feeling balanced after a time of battles, and we have Judgment. The number 20 could be relevant to you. You could have Scorpio or Sagittarius in your chart. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. It's going to seem like you're going to get offered a really good position, or something really good is coming your way, and then whoever's bringing you this dream come true is going to pivot and then bring you a lot less than you expected, but still in a way that is balanced and deserving. So it's almost like you're going to be told something and then they're going to take it away from you but they're still going to give you something that is fair. So it's almost like something too good to be true. They're going to say like, or something, okay, so something's going to seem too good to be true, and it is too good to be true, okay? But then you're going to get something that you know you deserve after a decision is made. But there's going to be like a pre-decision that's going to be communicated to you. You're going to get really happy about it, like on top of the world. All of a sudden, you get called back to earth because it's not that great, but it's still what you expected. It's almost like they're telling you something like you kind of know you're not ready for, or you didn't work for, but you get it anyway, and you're like, oh, this is my streak of luck. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, no, sorry, we made a mistake. Actually, this is what you're doing, or this is what you're getting. And you're going to be like, oh, like disappointed, but then you're going to be like, okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's fine, because that's what I expected anyway. Okay. Okay. So we have love and marriage. But I'm seeing 3 rings, and okay, 1 engagement ring and 2 rings. So it may seem like someone is going to propose to you, but then they don't. But then you kind of get a sense that they will do it later. Or you think that you're going to be proposed to, they don't, but they just take things to the next level, but they don't take it as far as you thought they would. Now, there could also be a business partnership here that doesn't get finalized, but you get a sense that it's coming. We have strategy. Okay, so someone here, when it comes to love, is testing the waters with you to see if they should go ahead and make a proposal. Even though they don't make a proposal just yet, they're going to strategize around it based on your reaction. For others of you, I'm seeing a situation where you need to use this Mercury retrograde to strategize to make a decision here. So I see it would be wise for you to make a business plan or a life plan, investments plan. It will be a great time not to make big decisions, but to make plans and strategize. That's what I'm seeing here. Make plans and strategize. Someone you may be romantically connected to sees you as their wish fulfillment, but there's still a few things that need to happen before a judgment call and a decision can be made. And this person is going to be strategizing on a love proposal or a love partnership that they want to make with you, but they're still strategizing during this Mercury retrograde, and they're not going to do it. But the background energy is that you will be playing a different role, meaning wherever you are romantically now, after this Mercury retrograde, there's an upgrade in terms of a commitment, is what I'm seeing. But it's not going to happen just yet. But you're going to feel it coming, and it's going to seem like something's going to happen, but not yet. Someone is still strategizing. It will be a great time, this Mercury retrograde, for you to do some journal logs, to do some journaling and some strategizing, coming up with any plan for anything. A plan, a business plan, I'm repeating myself, a budget plan, a savings plan, investments plan, life plan, whatever it is, you need to come up with like a plan. Okay, you need to save money as well. It's not a time to spend money, and don't make big decisions. That was your reading, pile number 1. I hope that was helpful. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Thank you guys always for liking, subscribing, sharing these videos, saving these videos, commenting. It helps the channel, and it helps me bring you more of these readings. And for the bracelets, you can find the special discount code in the description box with the link to the Etsy store. What else? Readings, life purpose reports, energy healings. You can find my email in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye till next time. Welcome pile 2. If you chose this horse, this is your reading. This is all about your Mercury retrograde and what to expect. Before we move into the reading, I'm just going to remind everyone of these bracelets, these healing bracelets, real gemstone, real gold-filled bracelets. You can find a special discount in the description box, the link to the store. I only have 6 of these bracelets left before I restock, so if you're thinking about getting them, now would be the time. Okay, pile number 2, what can you expect Mercury retrograde? So with this horse here, we have a short journey. Short journey, so I'm thinking temporary, or you're going somewhere not very long distance. Long distance travel is not advised for you at this time. At least don't make plans to, don't buy tickets. Wait for the Mercury retrograde to be over. Short journey should be fine. You could be going on a short trip, or there's just something that is very short-lived during this Mercury retrograde. It's temporary, okay? So, someone here could be a horse in the Chinese zodiac, or could be around horses. Something significant about a horse. So, we have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. So you could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart. You have the Tower. You could have Scorpio in your chart. Justice. You could have Libra in your chart. And 9 of Swords. And the Moon. All right. So there could be a situation here. Okay, please don't sign any contracts and don't book any trips, because you may end up dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety, okay? That is the first word of advice here. No matter how much you research, there is going to be a surprise element that's going to bring, you know, the whole thing down. And instead of a long journey, there may be a short journey, and you may end up a little bit disappointed, to say the least, or very disappointed. Very disappointed. So don't place any high expectations around contracts or travel, okay? And read the fine print. And if you're having to sign a contract, you may want to wait until after Mercury retrograde is over. You can check the Mercury retrograde dates in the title and in the description box if you want to know. There are Mercury retrograde calendars on Google. If you are placing too many expectations around travel or a contract, just know that you may be disappointed. And if you're not prepared for this, or if you allow this to get to you, it may make you very, what's the name? Very disappointed. Don't allow it to throw you into your emotions. So I'm seeing you being thrown into your emotions. There could be an ending of a contract that makes you very worried, but the thing is, if someone is trying to end a contract with you, they're either not going to be able to, or they will go back on their word and they won't terminate the contract. So any worry that you may have is completely unnecessary. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you're going to be successful. There is no ending to this contract, and because there is success in your career. So this is a career contract, and if someone tries to terminate or mentions terminating a contract, it's not going to happen, and things will come back into balance. Okay? It's just that people may not be seeing, because that's the thing with Mercury retrogrades, is information goes haywire and people are not thinking straight, because there's a lot of magnetic interference because of the planets going back and forth. And just be patient, wait this out, and you will see that there's no termination of a contract. And so don't lose sleep over this. You may end up having sleepless nights over this and too much worry. It may end up throwing you into, oh, I see this full moon. Full moon in Scorpio is going to be very intense for you. It's going to be right at the doors of the portal, the 5/5 portal, May 5th. So all is not what it seems, is what I'm hearing. And you may be overreacting over something that's not going to happen. So just try to bring yourself into balance. Take deep breaths and things will be balanced because you have justice right here in the middle. And after a little while, after Mercury retrograde is over, you're going to realize that there was no reason to worry in the very first place, okay? So I hope this was helpful. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, saving these videos. It really helps the channel and helps me bring you more videos. What was I going to say? For readings, energy healing sessions, and life purpose reports, you can find my email in the description box. For the healing bracelets, I only have 6 left. You can find the link with a special discount code to the Etsy store in the description box. So that was your reading, pile number 2. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye till next time. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose the pineapple, this is going to be your reading around the Mercury retrograde and its influence over you and your life. Before we move into your reading, let me just mention these bracelets. These are the last ones I have. I have another 3 ones. I have another 3 of these. Not of these, but 3 bracelets in the store. So I have 6 total left until I restock again, which I don't know when will happen or when that will happen. So if you're interested, go ahead and find the link in the description box with a special discount to the Etsy store. These are real natural gemstones, real gold filled, so that they last longer and you can take them, you know, for a dive in the ocean if you want, and you will be fine. You can, for the exception of the moonstones and some of the stones that shouldn't really be in water, but most of them can. Okay, so now that's out of the way. Pile number 3, reconciliation. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's very typical of Mercury retrograde. Someone coming in for a reconciliation. So you're the pile that gets a reconciliation. Someone coming back from your past or apologizing or wanting to redo a reconciliation. Someone, okay, that's nice. Well, let's see if it's nice for you. We have the Chariot. This could be someone who has Cancerian energy in their chart. Maybe you do. Oh, is there a Mercury retrograde in July? May, June, July. No. Okay, well, someone could be traveling to come in for a reconciliation, a traveling road travel possibly, or could be announcing that there will be travel in July for a reconciliation now in the retrograde, okay? Yeah, someone from your past could be telling you that they are traveling to see you in July or something. Okay, we have the Empress. Oh, this is going to make you very happy. Whatever this reconciliation is, this is worthwhile. This is someone that holds you in very, very high regard, and this is abundant. This is a trip that's going to lead to abundance, or this reconciliation may... Okay, for some of you, there may be a pregnancy coming out of this, or you may be pregnant and this is your person coming to see you, or you're reconciling with someone and there's going to be a pregnancy, and this person is Ace of Wands, a new beginning, a new passionate beginning, reigniting the passion, or having a reconciling, but starting on a new note. But there's some confusing information, but there's a lot of fantasizing going on around this, but a lot of confusion as well with 7 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, even though you want to hold on to this and you're a little bit confused, or someone here is confused. So are you holding on to a fantasy Okay, so during this Mercury retrograde, what I'm seeing as well is that you're going to have to make a decision about what it is that you want to keep in your life and what needs to go. And so you're going to be taking your time making this decision. And out of 7 things, you're going to keep 4. So it's not that you're making big decisions, but you are weighing your options in Mercury retrograde season. Yeah, there could be news of travel like overseas or abroad. There's also a sense of success and abundance coming your way, but it's delayed. And it's not going to be straightforward. It's going to take you making a decision as well. We have wealth. Okay. And happiness. So during Mercury retrograde, I'm not seeing wealth coming your way, but there's a sense that you can expect wealth to come your way after the Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde, you will be able to save money. Okay, the advice is to save money. Don't spend your money in Mercury retrograde. If you save your money during the retrograde, wealth will follow suit. You will be very content, but you're going to be spending your time like more keeping to yourself and making a decision here. And yeah, because you're going to be thinking about all the adjacent possibilities. So you're not making big decisions, you're just looking at your options and other ways of doing things or other ways of accumulating wealth or new sources of income. I'm seeing you making decisions, or not making decisions, but researching into different sources of income that you can add and which ones you want to move forward with. And whatever you're preparing during the Mercury retrograde, even if you're not making big decisions just yet, it is positioning you in a way that when it's time to make decisions, whatever decisions you make will lead to wealth. Other than that, I'm seeing a reconciliation with someone you're holding close to your heart, you're not letting go of, you're fantasizing about, and this person is at least communicating something about traveling, most likely in the month of July. And this is going to make you very, very happy. Okay. Oh, this person may not be able to travel before because they're taking care of their finances so they can. Now, you could also be getting some good news that you will be able to have the money you need to travel in July to reconcile with someone you hold near and dear to your heart, who you're not letting go of and who you fantasize about. It's just now figuring out how you're going to organize everything until then and how you're going to make this happen is what I'm seeing here. But it's not a time to make big decisions and it's not a time to spend money. Okay? So, pile number 3, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Thank you all so much for liking, subscribing, sharing these videos, saving these videos, commenting on these videos. It really helps the channel and it helps me bring you more of these videos. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. For my healing natural gemstone real gold filled bracelets, you can find the link in the description box with a special discount code. For readings, energy healings, and life purpose reports, you can find my email in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time.